offers us 200 grand to not go to Tsar. We're like, how about no? How about higher? You know, you really want us out, give us, more money. We end up getting him to 1.6 million. He accepts, we accept, but how Maxos words it when he shakes the guy's hand is, if me and Kirsten will not go into Tsar anymore. So we're like, yes, we made out with 1.6 million. We told no one in the party. We split our share. Yeah. Don't worry, it's going to help the party. Little. So then we find out he put a death curse on us.
Who did?
Belichan. He was in disguise. He was the one who gave us 1.6 million, which was real. Because we checked that like 3 or 4 times. So we found out he put a death curse on us. If we ever walked into Tsar, it would immediately kill us. Then, while we were around you, everybody, the death curse transferred to them too, in the group. Only the group. So we were like, okay, now he's broken the deal. We're gonna fuck him up. So we go find out from Wizard that he can find the where the curse came from, as well as he can put a 12-hour delay on it. So it'll go off, but it won't hurt us for 12 hours. So it gave us time to go find him. So we run in, we rock the fucking rest of that tower till we find him. Then we rock him in 2 rounds. Because
I heard about that part, that y'all killed him in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
oh yeah. I immediately walked in and let go, and then he had to win wall up next
That's
round.
fantastic.
Right? Amazingly fucking great. Haiku. That's what it is, right? Haiku. So
Belishan's dead. Is he the guy who's making all the undead that we're having to deal
no,
with?
That's the cob.
but the cobbler works for him.
And you guys got rid of the cobbler.
Oh, we did?
We did?
That explains why we haven't had any exploding zombies in a while.
I thought we were still trying to get rid of
So we killed both the cobbler and Belishan.
To your knowledge, because of the deduction of that.
And
Sweet.
then we found an elfish princess who's been locked up for like 100 years. So she
Go ahead, tell them the whole story of her.
So, new concubine?
New concubine.
Yeah, there we
No. I already no.
She's
no,
not
no.
continuing Parnville.
No.
Shut up. She's a
One,
princess.
she's full elf, and
In
a
about
princess.
9 months, we're going to have the first Legion of Barnville's Elite.
Again,
Barnabas
Well,
you have to learn how to wipe
and
your
a
ass first.
princess. I left with her to take her home safely away from everyone else.
Is she even part of,
Good choice.
like, your part of the elves?
She's an offshoot and a princess, and I'm a dude. We're gonna Emperor's New Groove this.
Excellent.
And the funny thing was, literally the session before, I was already like courting, somebody else, but she only wanted me for my money and a sick ass cane. Oh, a sick ass cane. Look at cane. So I took her home and I've been back in the moods on her. That's it.
Fantastic.
As far as I can tell, it's working.
Well,
And that's pretty much what I'm I said as far as I can tell.
well, you guys found that she had a large.
She's she's basically Sigourney Weaver in her younger age.
Okay.
She's a middle-aged woman, but she still looks fine as hell. Actually, we had a better analogy for that. What was the better analogy?
Well, no, it's not cool. This way it's pinned up is that she is a trap. She herself is a trap. Then her stomach is a delayed blast fireball gem.
I thought you
Which
said she had a
apparently he said we found. So
Dispel
I guess we
magic.
know about.
And actually, Talos and you guys did dispel it. And then,
We're gonna take her home to get it surgically removed.
Okay.
And my penis surgically input. What?
say, it would have triggered if you would have taken her from the tower.
No.
Which is one of the greatest traps I've ever seen.
All right, let's go.
Exactly. You arrive in your new town, made all the townsfolk cheering, and then then here comes a fucking cobbler, takes a little bit on some bodies and rises them up, and
Zombie Karathane. Fuck.
yeah.
Zombie fucking card. Fuck.
Well, anyway,
Zombie.
you guys did get rid of the nasty dispel fireball, or you did dispel the nasty fireball spell that was ready to blow apart the party.
And I, the perfect gentleman, walked her home.
I thought you took her back to
Her home.
their city.
Exactly. Her home. I walked her home.
Their city that's probably destroyed because 100 years
And if it
without a
was,
princess.
then you know what we do? I take her to the Forest Kingdom. But first, we gotta find out if her home even still exists.
That's true.
If her home still exists, you're telling me there's a chance.
Hold on to that. I've got to go with Harn and Kiloa for the moment.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, we needed you.
Hello.
Taking that curse off. Just
We
like
tried
that.
hailing you. We tried reaching you. No avail. The party needed you so badly last game. This sword could have cured our death curse. Yeah,
Killing Belsham also works, so we can't complain.
yeah. You're the curse maker. So, as
At least it's not a curse that still goes off even if the maker's dead.
you're laying in bed,
Yeah,
Kiloa.
we double checked. It was gone. All the energy was gone. So we were like, oh, sweet Jesus.
So you basically just got free.
You're
You were
You're
right.
staying at one of the nicer
Well,
inns in
you-
town. It's in the North Market area called the Sleeping Dragon Inn, and it's where a lot of
Isn't that like kill people at and stuff?
what
Isn't that the one that I stay at and like kill people for money and stuff?
you walk from here into the Temple
And that's
District
your
and defund the
Yeah,
temples
that's
you don't
what I
like. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
While you're at rest, I need you to roll a will save with a -4.
Why?
Because I need to do it.
Sleeping, and this is
Death curse. No, just kidding.
Both of us?
no,
Okay.
just her.
Oh, okay.
You're asleep in your room, far away in Fairhill, 1,100 miles away.
So
With
mine
my
is
15 concubines.
Did we accidentally kill Kiloa by night? Oops.
good. 14 plus 17.
Arms in the middle of sleeping with women.
And I already took out.
In the
I've got
middle
an
of the night,
size bed. It's just me and like 15 women.
you're there resting.
I figured.
Wait, there's something
Makes
in the
sense.
And you get up.
Have you ever seen
Under
scenes
command.
where you're in a castle and you got that massive bed that like one person
And you
can't go
see
up there
a-
and try?
Figure
That's never-
open the door after you unlock it, and you vaguely remember
You gotta have room for all of it.
a small man, about 5'5",
I want to test you all out. Who wants to be my
ask you, "May I have your gift?" And you give him the sword,
Just imagine
and
all
she,
You're okay. You didn't know enough.
and he's like, "No, get in bed."
You have a sister.
And you get in bed, but you can't remember what the fucker looked like.
Mhm.
You wake up the next day, and you're putting all your gear on and all your stuff together, except for you don't know where the sword is. All you can remember is you think in the middle of the night you gave it away to someone.
Ah!
A 31 was not enough.
I can't believe you lost the sword.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Y'all lost my sword before too, so shut up.
I didn't
Just me, lose.
Exactly why
No,
we
we
don't
didn't. It
need
was still in the
Kiloa.
same
She
room
loses
together.
everything.
Oh yeah, he was talking about killing you.
Oh my god, he was
Yeah.
talking some mad shit about you last game session.
Well, if all you use is the sword, then why do we need you?
I don't just
Fucking
use the sword,
rip.
Excuse me.
You start to panic a little bit, and all day you're kind of like, where the fuck did I put it? And so you have a friend, you finally find Maxos, and he's at his place,
Mhm.
and
He's like, I wish my best buddy Keith was here, then he'd come back.
he tells you Cure thing, and the group came back about 11 a.m. You arrive at his tower at about 1. He says, the last night I was really trashed, and I remember I got drunk, and so I teleported myself out of the inn to the ground floor of my tower. And one of my skeletons grabbed me and picked me up and carried me up to my bed, laid me in my room, and then I think it went back downstairs. I don't know. But what are you here for?
I don't know. Why am I here? Why would I walk to Max's tower?
Oh, no, you're just-
locate object.
Yeah,
No,
but I
do
would
it.
have thought I did.
Do it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
Okay, but
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, I should go to him because.
he's the highest level caster we have,
Yeah, okay.
and you're using an artifact level weapon.
Okay.
We don't like him, but we still work with him. But me and him, we're cool. Okay.
Maxos looks at you and he's like, "You're asking me to find a wound healer?
Yes.
I just happen to have it
Wait.
in my big world.
What did you do with wound healer?"
Gave someone in the middle of the night, apparently. Don't remember it that much.
Fireballs are. How dare you lose it?
Little green ray hits your chest.
I typically don't focus on my players' faces during the game. I usually focus on the battle map. But this is one of those times where I wish I ran a game kind of like what Critical Role did, where I had a few different cameras set up and had everybody's face available to be watched, and just like I'd have tons of comments. That face when your party says, "What the fuck?" Okay, so he tells you. Maxwell says, I think I can find it. I hope so. Most artifacts don't want to be found.
Yeah.
Just make sure. I'm better than Jimmy.
No.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And so
I
he
didn't even
gets out a reflecting pool. He's actually got like it looks basically like a elven made bird bath.
So that thing in the Lord of the Rings
Gorgeous.
that Frodo goes to with the Lady of the Wood?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And he goes to it, and he starts to recollect the incantation required for the spell. And he actually tries. And he will tell you that Wound Healer is back in the city of Tsar.
Oh, god damn it. What? We killed Belisham, and then Wound Healer disappears that same night before we were even returned.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It can't bring people back to life, right?
It can if it's done within 6 seconds.
But we would have seen him do it.
What do you mean?
If it was Belisham, we would have seen him do it, especially if it's done within 6 seconds.
Most of the party is getting back together tonight, Kiloa. Why don't you? I know that Parn is teleporting back into town here.
Probably.
He just wanted to get out of Parnville. He wanted to go back to Parnville and drop a load.
Yeah.
And then
Couple loads.
he'd be back here. The people of Fair Hill are not happy with how in 2 generations it's going to be Parnville. It's going to be like St. Clavon, the mighty Paul Sash.
I am the new Mongol overlord.
You've seen Idiocracy, right?
I have not.
Oh man, you love it, yeah.
All right. Well,
Terry Crews is the president.
I'll just send you the linkage to where you can watch the opening scene, and you can see how some people will not continue and others will.
All right.
It is a cute thing. Hello, Internet, and thank you for viewing us today from the Apartment of Solitude.
Oh, do we have people?
Yeah, we do.
This is sad.
What?
My average daily sleep duration for the week
Yeah.
is 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Fucking same.
Is that your real life?
Mm-hmm.
Sleep? Why are you sleeping so little?
I've always slept like that, Bruce. It was just now I have to watch, so that when I go to sleep,
Now it
no one
tells
goes to
me.
sleep. And now it tells me how bad I've been sleeping. So now I actually have it recorded that I sleep terrible.
Okay.
Now you actually know how terrible I sleep, but it's not just here's what I say, how I say I sleep.
Yeah. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am.
The best sleep is 7 hours.
Oh, in my face.
God,
I wasn't blowing it in.
yeah.
Well, it's over here, and it's gonna give me.
Corbin. Yeah.
More migraines.
Hey, that was Greg, not me.
I haven't even touched it yet. And I always blow this one. Don't let it blind me.
I just blow.
Yeah, you did. He's right though. That last one was me. I only did it because it was funny.
Murder for both of you. Hi. Stabby boys.
Well, if I'm gonna get murdered, do I at least get one last request?
May or may not act on it, but yeah.
I won't say it out loud because Corbin might kill me. Corbin's like, it's okay. Everyone wants to see her naked. It's okay.
Yep.
Well, at least I.
With everything.
See?
Chris is super vocal with it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you've known Chris for a lot longer.
So is
That's
Amanda.
true.
You've known Chris for a lot longer.
That's true.
I'm still working on the what's the comfortability level Greg can sneak in here before it gets creepy.
Corbin cares a lot less than Hannah does.
Emergency.
Ah, what?
Holy shit! Chris? Is he back? Who's it? Who's it? Who's it?
Sexy baby, is that you?
We're talking about how much we all want to see Hannah naked. You're winning. Even Corbin's like, what the fuck?
Probably.
Deal.
Oh.
Here, hold this.
We're so close to being ultra friends.
Of course it's good.
Or, sorry, best friends. We have like 10 more days, I think. So we're best friends on Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. And you didn't catch what I said, did you?
No.
Nope.
That's my fault. That was
What goes for Hannah kind of goes for cool.
Yeah, it does.
because who could deny the teddy bear?
Exactly. It's my ultimate scheme.
Take your food back. I don't want your food.
No, I need you to hold it because I'm about to
Put it over there
go
or
do the
something.
thing.
So he's about to put his penis. He's about to put the pussy on a train wax.
So I will say that you
Yay.
you woke up in the middle of the night and under the heavy influence of an enchantment, you handed over your most valued possession.
Not anymore. Yeah, there are chairs for them. I used to sit in them.
Separate.
Okay. So they tell you to head over to Maxos. After he this guy has this look of disgust on his face, he's like, just leave. Just take care of your things that you've got going on today, and I'll do what I can to if I can help you out. I
You
will.
want to go?
Okay.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm not afraid to
Chill
do
over
that.
there.
Fucking evil dog. Come on.
So
I-
he does his best.
Right in the
We've
middle.
been
What
away
happened?
from each other for too
Like
long.
yesterday when I walked out and I was like, sup?
Yeah.
Fucking flexing to the Chucky doll.
Is that if they have a real animatronic?
It actually moves and stuff.
It moves.
Yeah. It actually follows people around. That's why it's on that little Roomba looking thing.
Okay.
Because it actually just,
Does not exist.
and he's just like, I want to play. Because when I went out to go to the bathroom, they had him on, following people. It was great.
It's just a scary thought that they even have such a Chucky doll that can do that. Okay.
Nope.
Mark Hamill actually plays the Chucky.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't phone it in.
He never followed
Oh,
Whenever
no,
he does
he
work,
doesn't. He doesn't do a Joker impression.
it. Oh, yeah.
He does an actual like a new voice.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually done that for quite a number of things he's done.
There's some things
Do you
that
remember Avatar? He's the evil.
The blue people or
No,
the
good Avatar.
okay.
Last
why
year
do
they-
you always call it the good Avatar?
Because it's the good one. The blue
Because
people, no
the
one
blue
remembers a
people-
scene from it. If you can't remember for like 5
Yeah,
seconds,
I have
you-
no
it's not
idea
good.
how the Blue People Avatar is the top grossing movie. No idea.
Okay, here's my problem.
I just remember
And I-
there was a guy whose like brother was a Marine and then now he got legs as a blue guy. And then ends up with him fucking, what's her name?
Yeah,
And I-
fucking another blue lady.
Oh, and Sigourney Weaver was in it.
But Zoe Saldana's hot. Okay.
That's who it was. They,
And
Weird ending.
secondly, it's Sam Worthington or
But
Sam.
it wasn't her. It was a blue alien.
just with her voice.
But she looked good in that
But like
movie.
Last Airbender actually was a great ass show. It was made for kids, but however, the shit was so deep they originally almost canceled it because of how like it actually was so deep because of how deep it was. And they're like, no, it's cool. And parents ended up loving it too.
I'm not against the Airbender series.
But the only thing I was pointing out was that Mark Hamill actually voices the evil emperor.
I know.
I'm against Avatar being what it was and trying to get more people to watch it when they re-released it right before the Oscar season. And then I was against Endgame throwing in 6 minutes of previously not
DLC.
viewed. Yeah. First movie with DLC. Like, you get this for free now that everyone else has seen it. No, I'm still refusing to watch you. I'm not going to watch you. There's no reason to watch you.
No, really not.
Okay, so
I'm getting it because it's the last good one they're going to put out forever. Because now it's going to go the way Star Wars.
The Deadpool movies
Oh, that's true.
Once Upon a Deadpool.
was fantastic.
Yeah, but that was to gauge if they could get away with a PG-13 Deadpool.
there's no need for an 18-year-old that or an 18.
That's why I didn't go see it because that's what it was. It was to see how many people would still go see
I
it
didn't
if it was PG-13.
Go see it. I didn't watch it until it came out on
DVD.
The ICs.
or
It's on DVD already.
yeah, I think we rented it from like YouTube or something.
Okay.
We were just kind of like, hey, might as well.
They might be checking those numbers too. Okay.
But I don't want them to make.
If we get PG-13
Anything but
Deadpool, I
R-rated
blame you.
Deadpool.
We get PG-13
There's-
Deadpool. There's gonna be so many people rioting.
Yeah, I feel like they're not going to, and if
But
they
they're-
do, they're
they-
dumb.
Here's the thing. That's why they put out Once Upon a Deadpool because they wanted to see how much of a difference it was. If the difference was so little that they're like, oh well, that's less than that we're barely losing like fucking $5,000 to $10,000 to even like $100,000 here. Fuck it, we can get away with PG-13 because we're still making it up with the kids. We still get kids to see it.
Yeah, but the kids don't.
That's what all they put out Super Mario movies for. They put superhero movies out for the kids. That's why it's always been PG-13.
What's on your mind,
So we
Steve?
didn't have a good
What?
Wolverine.
Oh, they had your hand up.
Yeah,
I mean, I do, but
I didn't like any of the Wolverine movies.
And I hate to say this, I love Keanu to death, but I do not believe that casting him as Wolverine is a good idea.
Oh, fuck
I
no.
see him as more of a Gambit. I think he would pull off Gambit really great.
Yeah, but I mean, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
But
It's the same way that fucking Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
the only bad thing is Hugh Jackman doesn't want to come back. Which at that point, I think
Which
they
is
should
fair.
just have the X-23 girl. They should just have her. She did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
You know, so like they should have her like more grown up.
Wolverine had his time. He had what, 6 movies?
8.
Yeah.
He had like 8. There's the 3 Wolverines, X-Men 1, 2, and 3.
Origins. Yeah.
No, that was part of the ones, the 3 Wolverines.
Yeah.
Give me a second, I'll pick them all up for you.
But I'm just like, Wolverine had his time, and if you're not using Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, then you're not really doing a Wolverine movie.
Yeah. Oh, Old Man Logan, Wolverine, duh.
Yeah.
So that's my thing is like, they should just leave him dead and just X-23.
How did he die?
Okay, it's very complicated that a lot of people didn't understand because they didn't listen to the goddamn storyline. But I've had to explain this to so many people. I'm sorry. Okay, so Wolverine's healing factor was not just affected by the adamantium in his body, like everybody's saying, oh, well, he's old. Well, the thing is, he's supposed to be able to constantly replicate. However, what they started doing was they started putting the mutant serum, the cure, in corn syrup, which is in everything, including the alcohol that Logan drank. So while he was drinking it, it was suppressing his own power. Meanwhile, he's sitting there getting shot up, and the adamantium in his body was poisoning him.
Yeah.
So altogether, all that put together killed him. As well as because of the wounds he sustained, he just could not heal.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, that's fair.
And that's why mutants stopped popping up, is because everyone ate corn syrup. It's also the reason why Professor X is not at fault for what happened, because his whole thing is his mind. That's his power. However, because of it suppressing his mind, it gave him seizures. So
Yeah.
his power just off the charts.
Yeah.
It was never his fault. It was literally him being poisoned too. That was cool.
What?
See how you're bending it?
Oh, yeah.
There, see? And
Isn't that?
Herc smash.
Hannah's mom's calling me Hulk now.
I forgot about that. she called him a Hulk to introduce him to like one of her friends at church or something.
But yeah. And so that's the lowdown cut and dry read.
I mean, hey,
It literally explains it in
that
the
would do it. Like, if they were putting small traces of cyanide in corn syrup, eventually it would kill everybody.
except for the people who would have all passed it. However, what happened with X-23 and the other mutant kids is they were actually genetically altered and given that gene with the corn syrup, so they could actually evolve past it. Which
Yeah.
is weird because it was by the same guy who literally was poisoning everyone with his corn syrup. He had the crazy idea. He's like, I'm gonna do both.
Alright, so Killua, Lost
Sorry.
Moon Healer, it's in Tsar.
Okay.
Now
I'm
you have
teleporting
the
back from
locate.
Parallel.
You have the locate object, right? So would that tell us about where it is in Tsar? At least we have a we have a know where to look.
Maxos will tell you, he's like, the place that actually registered to was the, Axis will tell her that the actual place that they registered to was the ruins of the Crooked Tower.
Well, where Belishan was. So after we defeated the tower, we broke it down.
Did they somehow put a phylactery in the wound healer? Is that what just happened?
Unless that's what they're planning on doing. Or maybe sacrificing Moon Healer.
Was Belishan a lich?
No.
He was a vampire. Addicted like a vampire. But we made sure we fucked him up. Like, he got to the point where he literally blew himself into pieces. So that's
So,
how I'm trying to
Phylactery
question
doesn't
how the hell
line up.
how the hell is he coming back? If even with the 6-second thing, we would have seen him do it because we literally looted afterwards. So that's the real question. Unless he's got clones.
That is true. There's that clone thing.
Because it's
when,
very possible.
when you die, the clone dies instead. That's true.
And he just switched back into that body, and I don't know, maybe he's still damaged or something, or he's got to heal some wounds on it, or maybe there's a curse on that body. I don't know. But that seems our most likely option right now, because everything.
Or
else
it could
is
be
just-
somebody else. Because, I mean, it's already big.
Did we truly kill the corpse guy? Or cobbler? Did we truly kill the cobbler? There's a lot of things that it could be in fucking
Could
Tsar.
be something bigger than Belishan. It's Tsar.
And he's like, they're fucking everybody up. How about no? So he just sticks himself to his constant healing.
The
He would literally have to do 150 points, over 150 points of damage just to do some
Okay.
damage to him.
I will sit on you, child.
that's what I want.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's how he killed me earlier. Because he like grabbed my hand and I'm like, I'm not your uncle. He's like, but I wish you'd be. No, god damn it.
Okay.
Okay. So Kilo, you fought. You're kicking ass and taking aim by losing a sword.
Kicking names and taking your hands.
Sorry for derailing us there.
It's all right.
Wow.
I had to let you continue. I'm a polite DM. Everybody assembles at the Sleeping Dragon Inn, which
Is
I
this
don't
all done
remember.
that same day?
about 3 days later, you guys will finish
That
business.
gives me enough time to get her to her kingdom.
Uh,
If it's still around, and if not, then to force him afterwards.
a message is sent to an individual that she knows.
Shoot.
And-
I'm going home, I promise. I'm a gentleman.
She makes mention
I'm a
of
gentleman.
no. She has a message sent first because she says it would be very impolite for us to teleport back there
Just show the fuck up.
and show the fuck up.
It's okay, I understand.
So
Nobility has rules.
it's common practice. I mean, you have to have politeness. You have to be polite with people.
Yes, technically.
So she does that, and they tell her, they're like, their message that sent almost immediate responses. This is not true. She's been dead for a long time. And they actually send a wizard over to your location. And in the city, what is the Elven city name?
Glad or not,
Not.
that's my city. These my people.
The city of Glaudernot,
You said
they send an actual archmage over, an old elven wizard.
you look like someone I know.
Yeah, Agent Smith from Matrix, but longer hair.
Great.
So he arrives and he says,
You want me to swap seats again?
I had to see you for myself. And she says, is it okay for me to go home? And he says, it's probably for you to be safer here. I will let your uncle know what's going on. But
I'll take care of her in my quarters. She will have her own room. And
He,
be taken care of.
the man says, excuse me, my name is Aldu. You'll notice that the elves from their kingdom have shortened names. Mainly just two
Wait.
syllable
She can't
names.
be, but mine's Glad or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're from her kingdom, not mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
The archmage says, my name is Aldu, and I wish to inform you that I am rather happy that you have found her alive and healthy. At this current moment, I think she might be more danger back at her home than she is here. And should things change, well,
And that is why
Be in
I'm
contact.
insisting that, I will take care of her here. She'll have her own place and service to take care of her. She will live as royalty as she wants to.
You
Or
have a
however
duke?
she chooses. Do I look like any other duke?
well, no, you look like a ruffian and a scoundrel and a mercenary.
Yeah, no. A sigil ring.
Okay.
Yeah, in order to protect my town, sometimes you have to get your hands dirty.
Well, at least she's with someone who can take care of business, because business often is a requirement. You and I will discuss things later, if you don't mind. Currently,
But I would not want to leave her out of the discussion as well.
well, I don't want her to be left out, but I don't want her to be stricken with any fear or be worried of anything. But at this current moment,
Ultimately, it is her choice.
in this current moment, it would probably be
Although,
best.
I will not lie, I am smitten.
It would,
A bit smitten.
it would probably be best if she was allowed to stay here, away from the turmoil.
Okay.
If you don't mind. I need her.
As long as she
I need her to
doesn't
be
mind.
safe. There is a current problem where we are from, and
Is it something that I might be able to help with?
oh boy, no. It's for the people to deal with. They've made some errors.
No, she did change her name.
Who?
My mother. Yeah,
There.
she just got remarried.
Your mom? Your first mom did?
Yeah.
The lady you live with?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Hannah's your mom?
Yes.
I always knew you had an Oedipus complex.
And his new last name is Barbera now.
Barbera.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
Barbera.
Hannah Barbera.
Hannah Montana. No one's ever made that joke.
She's like,
Yeah. It's been fun at home.
All the more reason for you to find a good job and one that pays well.
Yeah. I'm taking a week off in a couple weeks to go around and apply to everything I can find.
Okay.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well,
Okay, so. And then I'll ask her, what does she want?
what's your name? Gaming player. I didn't write it down.
You didn't write it down?
No, it's in the book.
The thing is, you're gonna be able to. You said the princess from, and then you said, Windland Kingdom, not far from Tsar itself. But it was an offshoot of, the Forest Kingdoms.
It is, they're all somewhat related here and there.
But yeah, you never actually gave us her name.
My bad.
I'm sure at some point I would have asked. Should have asked.
She is different from most that are from there. Her name is Shalara.
I like this. I'm writing this down.
Deep in Shalara's body lies a dormant, delayed blast fireball. It's virtually undetectable. It does give off a strong aura of
How do
evocation
you spell
magic.
that?
S or Sierra Hotel India Lima Alpha Radio Alpha.
All right.
Don't watch the hub while you're here. I don't want to be struck.
I'm not. They're doing elephant trick shots.
What? What are those?
Okay. Anyway. So
Shalara, what would you like?
she says, my father was in bad health whenever I was captured. I knew that this would happen. My mother's been dead since I was a young girl.
Really basic fight. Unless there's no one to take it.
I was the only child. So it probably is better for me to stay over here. If things should happen, it becomes necessary for us to return there or to involve ourselves with it. We will. We have a long number of years ahead of us, if you don't mind.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to see you as much as possible.
Shalara, you can tell that she gets excited about that.
Perception check.
Actually, new ritual at my table.
Oh shit.
At the start of every session.
Fuck.
Really, dude? Can you not break your fucking smokes?
Just look it up.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I have extra glass. I also have extra fucking coils. You know, I've got replaced. Like I can replace this entire thing if I need to.
Well, I'd rather you not have to replace it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I'd like not to as well.
All right, Kilo, what is your perception?
Oh yeah, that's right. You were talking to me about that.
Yeah, because last time I had almost a fist fight at my table because John and Brooke decided to almost go to war with each other.
Yikes.
Wait, what? Why?
It's plus 16.
Oh, you were gone. But you remember how?
Corv, what's your perception?
I'll send it to you. I'll box her the situation. So yeah.
My perception is plus 15.
What about yours there, Arn?
Funny. Plus 6.
Spoken like a true fighter.
Yeah.
Middle single digits for high level.
But hey, ain't nobody outclassing me in fucking intimidate.
You're insane.
I'm the scariest motherfucker around.
My buddy Garrett has shown up in the chat.
Hello, Garrett.
Garrett, who?
Garrett Slevin.
Okay.
One of the nicer men that's ever sat at my table. He played a cleric.
Woo.
not a healbot, a cleric, kind of like what you're doing. What, Grok? Why do you say that I lie? Grok's like, I'm here, laugh out loud. Lies. He's saying I'm lying because of the fact that I called him a nicer man. Yeah, we know, but I have to lie to people on YouTube. I'm trying to have my subs race to 200. Not 200,000, 200. Everybody else out there just have a girl with big tits and just like she dances poorly. 4 million subs.
Hannah, get on camera.
45. On your perception?
I have a plus 26.
No, you have a plus 26. I just need to know the pluses
Oh,
for your
yeah,
perception.
no. If it was plus 45, dude, I would see anything like without, even if I got a 1, I would see anything.
Okay.
That'd be like minus 10. I still got a 35. Yeah. Although I do want to get it up that high.
Yeah.
You done?
Terrifying.
I'm just having my race to 200 subs because I've been on YouTube for 10 years
It's
and
about to start in 5 minutes.
I tell people
5
things
minutes
that
later.
are generally more truthful in nature, and that's why I have such low sub counts. Plus, I'm ugly. Miles is going to see you in September to visit.
What?
Dude,
The barn walks
tell
by.
him, man, I said hello.
You had sex with two Filipino hookers and a man.
God, I miss
You mean
Niles.
3 Filipino hookers? No, 2 and a man. Oh God.
I actually miss all of you guys, but like Illinois is just not
And that's how we got demonetized. this
got
time.
the business for me. Sad face. So about Nick is back to
Oh.
Nick moved back to from Texas. Do not. What's up?
So it's plus 26 normally. However, it's plus 30 against undead. I get a plus 4 against undead. So anything undead, right? For my perception or any checks. And I can also do what's called monster. It's like basically monster lore from what's called. I can do any skill check needed against undead because it's my favorite. You remember monster lore from Inquisitor?
Yeah.
It's basically that. But bigger. Undo you. Also have a plus hit bonus.
Okay. Well, buddy G Rock Pro is texting me back and forth. That's Garrett, and all the people that we used to game with have moved back to Illinois, except for basically myself and maybe Andrew and his wife, or his wife and divorced, but he's not moving back. Okay. So about 4 days later, you guys will convene at the Sleeping Dragon Inn, which is now basically your guys' inn where you hang at.
By the end.
Let's not.
What?
He said we should buy the inn.
Well, it's a possibility.
No. We're gonna buy our own. We're basically gonna buy a mansion and turn it
Building
into
our own
an
city
inn
now.
where we're gonna have our own rooms as well as room enough for people. We're gonna be an expensive B&B. We're gonna be an inn for the richer class. Because now that I think about it, there isn't an inn for the richer class. There's that Elvish inn, but it's not. You can make some real money off of this.
We're gonna start it in.
Oh, yeah, you were in here last week. So we were like, we're tired of going to inns to sleep. So we want to basically we originally talked about buying a house. You know, like we kind of like we had in, our Shadow Realm greatness. That Bruce
Yeah.
I've
that
got a
Bruce
whole
ate.
neighborhood.
We are actually trying to stay
We
away
don't
from
want to live in Parnville, you psycho.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, we don't want to deal with the baby mama drama.
There ain't no drama.
And if
I'm
one
just
paid me
fucking them and
enough,
paying for them.
if one of those women paid me enough, I might actually have to shoot you. And I'm trying to avoid that. I kind of like it a little bit.
There ain't no drama. Just paying them and fucking them.
All it needs is baby mama drama. And you already paid a father for his daughter.
Yeah.
Which he sold, which was worth, like, both of them are equally terrible. So that's, again, I'm staying away from Pornville.
Just saying, it's not hard to get a house. Like, we can
And
do
again,
it easy.
We can put it in a nicer part of the town,
Yeah.
make it a fucking rich person's B&B, so they have places to stay for a lot, we'll of course be charging a lot.
We-
They'll be,
we can
they'll
make-
pay it, they don't know the prices.
We could make it from the ground up and design it to where if you view it from the very top, it's a big.
We probably could, actually.
No. You
Okay,
no.
so those two rounded little tower corridors, right?
Ah!
There'll be a rounded tower corridor with a straight corridor into another rounded tower corridor, and then obviously completely straight corridor full of rooms, right? Now, here's going to be the beautiful part. We're going to have a half circle at the end, right? However,
where all we
there's
live.
going to be you know how some hotels have that where it pops inward, but you have the balconies and stuff you can look at them. We're going to do that on the end, right in the middle of that half circle. Boom, penis magic.
God damn, that's messed up.
Yeah, no, we could probably
Structural penis integrity.
we could get probably a really big house really easy.
Oh, I can fund the entire thing.
Yeah, Mr. 1.6 million.
Actually, my half was 800,000. Thank you.
Whatever.
But you don't know about this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You just know that I've been stockpiling my money for a while.
How much gold do I got? I know I spent a lot of it.
Because like,
I've got 37,000. I can fund a regular house.
Okay.
this is why I say we all fund it. You know, because we've all got a decent pen.
Stinks.
Because I've got
I haven't heard
50K.
from Sean in forever.
You know.
You do know about?
G-Rock says, see him now and again, but not too often.
I never got my hand on it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, bye. Always so nice. I don't get hugged enough.
I'm
Most
not
You have
people
a,
nowadays
you have a
don't.
living girlfriend. What's your problem?
Oh, there's a difference between hugs
Okay, yeah,
and,
that's true.
you know?
There's not a
That's
difference.
true, that's
There's
There's
a
a
difference
big
between
difference.
hugs and hugs.
Well, there's not a difference because like
See,
typically a
here's the
good.
thing. I love her. She
Okay.
cannot give me a great back scratch. That's as well as like hugging is just a normal thing. I can hug her anytime I want. I don't get to see him enough to hug her.
Well, yeah, but I really don't want you to see Hannah enough to hug her because, like, no offense, but that's Corbin's. And like, if you start seeing somebody enough,
Yeah, that's Corbin's property.
like not property, but girlfriend.
Exactly how you made it sound there, Bruce. I'm
Oh,
like here's the thing though. Corbin knows I'm not gonna do anything.
okay. Well, no, the thing is that like,
Because I
if
respect
somebody,
Corbin way too
like-
damn much for that.
if
And Hannah as well.
it's a body
And
reaction.
Steven. No.
It's a body reaction thing. Like after like about 8 hugs a day from someone,
I
you're
don't
starting to
know
have
about
you're starting to have red rocket, okay? And like you don't want to have red rocket and be seen by your.
Something just tells me that you haven't been stimulated enough lately. Because if you're getting a red rocket from 8 hugs a day,
If I was getting 8 hugs a day, I'd be.
you might actually be needing some what's
I
the
just
word?
need to go to the
What's it
Pink
called?
Pussy
Comfort.
Palace over there on the other side of the block, and I'll be fine.
He needs like some major cuddling.
I'm not here.
He hasn't had physical affection in a while.
I've been doing my
No
best.
sex, no making out, just cut.
Exactly.
No, I'm.
He's been taking care of his dick, but he hasn't taken care of his soul.
Actually, there was this guy who,
Uh-oh.
who,
Incoming joke. Steven's talking.
no, it's not a joke, but there was this guy who ordered like a hooker, like just so he could like feed them and like cook for them
Oh yeah.
because he was
just
really
to be
lonely.
nice.
I mean,
I remember
Yeah.
that. I think you posted that on my funny before.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's why I saw it.
That makes sense.
And none of them were ever mad at it about it. They were a little freaked out at first.
And it's
And then
like
they're like, what the fuck's going on? Am I gonna get killed? But then they're like, oh, he's just really nice.
it's like from Catcher in the Rye, the guys who just want to order the hooker just to talk to them. Like you guys have read that book.
Because
Intellectual.
he's like in before they banned it.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Thing that I can't mention on this cam, or else Insta fucking deleted. I think Corbin knows.
What?
I found
I'm
this.
sure Corbin
What?
knows.
I mean, you showing your face is just enough.
I found a new streaming service called Caffeine. It's like Twitch, but minus the thoughts.
Give it time. Thoughts ruin everything.
But like they're doing D&D streams on
Do,
it,
do they?
where the audience can interact with the players, like give them advantage and
Yes.
disadvantage. And
Do they
Alright,
censor?
who's keeping track of my fucking?
I don't think so. But I'm excited to see where it goes. I think it's still in alpha or beta. But so far it seems pretty good.
Interesting. Guidelines and legal. Okay. So, yeah, I'll look at that later. We'll see how that works out. All right. Well, you guys, everybody gets together about 4 days later. Unfortunately for you, Parn, you came in town about 2 days later than everyone else.
That's fine. I was having my own fun.
You blinked. You're staring at me.
Appreciate that, Garrett. Really do. If you'd
Oh, we
pass
already
them my
sharing contest?
information,
Oh, no.
we'll have a conversation, talk to them, see what's going on.
Yeah.
I know there's a bunch of shit going on. It just sometimes sucks. Anyway, with that being said, you guys all receive a summons at the Sleeping Dragon Inn, and most of you are already staying there already. On the 4th day, you're all present.
It's like,
Oh, I did.
we'll get you there.
Sweet.
Oh, man.
Thanks for spreading it.
My friend Gary just said, I may have also linked this on my Facebook, so we might get a few more peeps viewing us. Dude, thank you.
We do it for the joy, but having people to entertain also helps.
Yeah, having people entertained is a nice thing.
Yeah, I'm hungry already.
You're already hungry? You only have roast here.
No, this image.
Oh, yeah, the old.
Oh, that is good.
Oh, I don't think Hannah's seen it.
Tasty.
Doesn't this look really?
What?
Red
Doesn't that
rocket.
look really good?
Oh no, I've seen that. You've shown it to me before.
Have I?
He's shown it to
Oh.
me before, not you.
Corbin. Remember where she went to the bathroom? Now all I can think about is red rocket. Yum.
That's great.
Did you mean to tweet this?
I sure did.
Watch there be a video on YouTube somewhere of like someone singing that song, and it's just like a bunch of chicks like half naked just walking past something. I don't know.
Red rocket. Yum.
Yeah, right? Dude, that's where I'm thinking of. Oh, good lord.
Okay, so
It sure did, Phyllis. All right, so
Can I steal some of your tea?
yes, you may.
So it takes me 2 extra days to get there.
I make sure Parn is not allowed. Wait, you're not allowed to name anything of anyway. You're not an elf.
I'm not an elf friend.
No,
Fuck
because you
you.
didn't go with us.
Did I
The
hear?
only one,
Did I
whenever
hear
we
Chris
went there,
say
the only
something?
one who went with us
I
was
think
Hyman,
so,
so
but I
Hyman
already
is
said-
the only honorary elf. He's actually teaching college for these kids. He's a good role model.
Am I allowed to be elf stuff?
Well, if you
Parn,
can
you turn on your headpiece, right?
Huh?
Parn, turn on his headpiece, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my magic item is back. It's now actually stronger than it was before. So I'm actually wiser than I used to be.
Oh god, he's
And
smart.
then he's
Kill
like,
it.
oh my god,
No.
I've been spreading disease.
Everybody has AIDS. What have I done?
Wait, headpiece of intelligence or wisdom?
Paul's
Wisdom.
Even better, he's like, I'm fucked.
God
So
damn
he-
it.
My bad. Okay, so between that, okay, Greg's over there almost shitting his nose. Like I don't have any other way to say it. I mean, he's like trying to exhale through his nose or something. And, like I can almost see his like intestine come out of it. It's bad. Well, at the end, Talos tells you, he says, I'm going to be busy for a few days. If we can avoid going back to Tsar for a few days, it'd be great. If you guys need to go back to Tsar right now, that's understandable.
That's cool. I'll be back in a few days. I
Um,
gotta make sure my guest is comfortable.
That's smart.
And,
Our artifact is in Tsar. We need to rectify
what?
this.
Talos, like, excuse me?
What artifact?
That's smart.
I assume I was talking to Kilo before that.
So,
Yeah, more than likely we met up first.
So you're saying the artifact sword that we got that heals all of our wounds is currently in Tsar, which we just got back from not that long ago.
Yeah.
You are
From what I
correct.
understand.
Do you know exactly about where, perchance?
What
Did
did he
Max
say?
just tell me which part?
No.
You just said Tsar.
He said
Tsar.
something about a cursed tower, a crooked tower. He said the
Oh,
crooked
that's
tower.
right. I'm gonna think about
He
it.
said around this area called the crooked tower.
Yeah, I'll tell you all that.
That's how that works.
I woke up like half asleep in the middle of the
We
night
left
and
you
gave
guys
someone a
alone
sword, and then I
for
woke up and it was
2
gone.
days. 2 days.
I wasn't here.
Well, we know what you've been doing, but we thought you were
Yeah.
better than that.
Yeah, Kealoha
We
is
thought you were better than that.
Kealoha is so irresponsible. We should
Yeah.
get rid of her.
I'll stab you right here. Get over here. Let me stab you with my nails. Basically, you
So
I'll
or
see.
bring the dog.
we
in
don't
here.
have your sword anymore.
He won't do that anymore. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have important shit I need to attend to in these next couple days. However, I will be back. And if you guys have already gone to Tsar and got it, good. If you are in Tsar, I will meet up with you. And if you haven't gone to Tsar yet, then I will meet up with you and we'll go to Tsar and get this shit back. So, excuse me while I go probably take out.
When you arrive back at Guadalajara, you are presented with, first off, Naxos shows up there about the same time as you do,
Anything
and he says, I believe that we have to talk.
else? Oh, what's up, buddy?
Well, I've recently been commissioned. Your lady has sent me on a item creation quest.
What kind of item are we talking?
Well, I wouldn't recommend you wear this all the time because you're going to be busy. You need your limbs for other things. But occasionally, like before you go to sleep or when you first wake up, throw a message on this. It throws you a ring.
A ring of message.
She she had me take care of this.
All right,
She
let me
has
write that down. So now I got a ring of sustenance and a ring of message.
Your lady friend wanted to give you a ring of message.
Princess.
Whatever.
Thank you.
She's your lady friend. Shut up.
Really, yeah, bitch.
Princess is still a lady friend.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait
don't know why.
a minute.
How many rings do you have?
I have 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're
So-
gonna have to take one off.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can only wear
That's
two
why he's
rings.
like before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Probably.
No, I did get the, yeah, that's on the.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, home
against
ring.
my better judgment, I'm taking off the ring of
You
protect
can
plus
wear
3.
2 rings per finger.
Ring of protection plus 3 and putting on the ring of message. Because, she's more important.
But you're an island.
And now I have to take off my deflection modifier.
Watching my camera stream and like Greg's there writing stuff down and you can see the screen vibrate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Oh shit, am I out there?
Wait. Go ahead and
Am I?
use them.
Are you sure?
I thought you were.
No, I haven't.
Let's see if dwarfs.
What am I doing? I have money. Where's that ultimate equipment for? Where I left it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right.
Self-function. I need to find mine.
Because you know what? I just took off a ring of natural armor, or for a ring of protection plus 3, but I'm like, wait a minute. I can afford to create
Heinrich,
shit.
cure thing. Turn your phone off when fighting with forces of undeath. Turn it back on when you're off the clock.
Oh, okay, I know what he's talking about. Hey, just go. It's okay. I understand.
So
She was
small.
captive for so long. She's reliant on somebody being there for her.
Lady friend.
So are we gonna have
She ain't no
3
princess,
characters
she's
with
lady.
children?
I know what to do.
Is that what's about to happen?
She's my
Okay,
princess.
I'm not really against that idea.
Hold that
Yeah.
wrap it around
Daddy's
so
trying to
you
take
can
care of her.
Put it through here and pull the top.
Eventually, she might be a queen status.
And then it's adjustable too.
Well,
Around your neck.
I'll say this much.
No, that's right. I forgot you.
Corbin,
You learned learned that.
Harn,
Song.
when you arrive, Harn will tell everybody what's going on with his life and how things are.
Farmville!
My penis only shoots out dust now.
I'm out of
Eventually,
sperm.
yeah.
No,
You remember Reddit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Are
I
you
have
a member of I Have
Crohn's
Sex?
disease.
I am
Okay.
not.
Because that's what it reminds me of.
Yes.
Because
Why do I know about that? Shit, why do I know about that? Fuck. Oh, that's right, never mind.
I Have Sex is like the guy that doesn't ever have sex' subreddit.
Yeah.
Been getting so much pussy
Oh, this is
lately.
fun.
I have a 14-inch dick. I impregnate women on a daily basis.
Same.
Art's been giving people
It's a
infections.
real version of that. That's terrifying.
I found a way to be overpowered, even more than already.
Yes. Speak.
Amulet of Hidden Strength.
Fuck
This
is
search
that?
can be used in one of
What's your
two ways.
language?
As a swift action, the wearer of the amulet can make one melee or ranged attack as his highest attack bonus. So I can add another attack to my already 5. And then if I get hasted, I still get 6.
So you get
So
7
7.
attacks.
Yes.
What? You'll just kill a bad guy in one turn.
You know what's even funnier? It's
Yeah,
only
that's
9
kind of
damage.
what me and him are built to do.
No, really, I had no idea.
What?
We try to make
Such a
everything last
thing
one round.
existed.
That's what we try to do. We try to make the big
Kinda.
bugs go down within one round.
Me and Greg like to min-max. Isn't that obvious by now?
I try not to, but you
I-
know.
Here it says, not currently. I have Starfinder
I'm
on
just
Thursdays and every other Saturday
meant
we're
to
playing
be
First Ed
smacked.
Exalted.
Yeah.
Exalted.
Oh, Corbin, Harn's been giving people infections because he has visuating Crohn's disease.
Hmm.
You know what that is?
No, but it sounds
It's
terrible.
where you pee poop.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
This is why you don't let your 12-year-old, your 13-year-old child study a medical encyclopedia.
Well, that's how my mom did when she was little. She knows so much weird shit now.
I told my friend that I was with when I almost passed out from heat exhaustion that the reason is because I have visuating Crohn's disease, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." And it took them a second, and they looked it up, and they're like, "Oh, oh," and also
I pee brown.
and it also makes it so you can poop pee.
Fantastic.
It's where your colon and your
Well,
bladder
old
get like
people get it.
intertwined.
Yeah. It's one of the things that can happen if you have to get your ovaries removed. They might fuck it up and stuff.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, so there's an amulet of the
Okay,
flame,
I'll go right
where
here.
we can literally use flame shift. We just
How
have
much
to
is
make a DC. It's 120k.
That's not that bad.
And we can
For flame
literally
shift.
go to the flames.
Very, very
We
common.
can flame shift it, as we know, we just have to make it DC 15k.
What kind of
Eat your
shape?
food or do something with your plate. So you would be able to use it because you're done.
Yeah, about that.
I can use it. I got a +5 already. I just need a 10 or higher.
I got a +1.
Okay.
You would need a 14 or higher. Still not.
My wisdom is +4 now, though.
You're wise enough to know not to touch it.
I'm wise enough
Be like,
not
oh, no.
to go around impregnating the women of Fair Hill now.
You realize,
Oh
like,
shit,
you-
yeah, Carnival stops.
Like, I'm actually wise now.
Hey, something that would be funny and ultimately useless is the mirrored plane. It's another plane of existence that's exactly like this one, except everything on the left is now on the right, and everything on the right is now on the left.
No. No,
Oh, there's
no,
a
no.
theory about
No,
that.
everything's moved 2 inches to the left.
Everything in the universe.
I
So
call
you
it
don't- you don't
2
know
inches
this.
to the left.
Wow, everything moved my dick's length to the left. Get it? Because it's funny and so different.
Because it's funny and something.
So what does Parn realize?
you might have had sex with some ugly ones. With some that shouldn't have gotten his seed.
Could have been worse.
There's gonna be
Martin
some
has-
babies.
Marn was really horny.
We're shocked.
Yeah,
So
it was.
shocked. Oh no. What? Never.
Hey,
Involved
hey,
himself.
most of the women I got pregnant were Freyan priestesses, so they can fall back on the church. The one farm girl, though,
I don't know what to do with her.
Ginger,
Like,
have
you
fun.
keep saying Farmville, and I keep thinking you're saying Farmville, the old app that everyone.
Oh my God.
Come play Farmville.
I used to play that.
The funny thing is that somebody still plays Farmville.
Oh no.
People still play Farmville.
I used to.
Why not just be Amish?
Yeah.
Corbin, more like Corbin.
Corbin, you didn't eat all your burrito. What's wrong with you?
I had to go take more medicine.
Are you ill?
No.
Hannah,
What?
is Corbin being cloned?
Possibly.
Oh god. Wait, what?
I want
Bring back
multiple
the-
ones.
Where
Bring
was that
back
in real
real
life or in
Corbin.
game?
Yes.
No, the real one's locked
Corbin.
out.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
The real one's locked out.
In real life or in game?
This
Healthy.
one had a smaller. What?
Yeah.
So just like Corbin now.
Damn.
So,
Really?
We all look at the child because he's being weird.
I wish we could
I don't want.
clone
I don't know what to
Barn.
do.
That'd
With
be fucking great.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yes,
about
you.
that you would,
that. Steven, what is wrong with you?
This is how the cool kids.
clone
oh boy. Well,
in real life. That's why I was like, in real life? Is that something I need to Is there gonna be another little face at the table in a couple years?
that's the only way a D&D game grows anymore. Just gamers have to have sex and make kids.
Yeah, but they're gamers. How are they gonna do that?
Wow.
Hannah's like, I'm literally sitting right here.
Yeah, the heck?
It's okay. You're a girl. You don't exist.
I knew you were gonna go there as soon as you said it's okay. I was like, he's gonna say something about not existing. Oh my god.
goddamn.
You're just a trap.
This kid.
That's why
I
Corbin.
am a trap.
That's why Corbin likes you.
Traps aren't gay.
Traps aren't gay until you know they're a trap.
Exactly.
The second you know you're trapping it, you know it's a trapping. It's still onto it.
She is a woman. We just celebrate International Women's Day a lot.
Wow. Wow.
Peggy.
Wrong with you.
What? No! No! I don't care if it's being worn by a woman. It still says exit only. That's the only tattoo I have.
Yep.
And,
My logic.
Bruce is like, now every vision of Hannah is just wrong.
You probably want the red diamond.
Actually, that's how I got this one dude to stop talking to me finally.
You telling me you like to pay?
Or you want
This
this.
dude on the this dude on the internet who like figured out that I was the chick. I was like, fuck.
There's more
And
being
then
read
like,
as we speak.
and I told him that like, hey, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
I don't know what that
no,
means.
never
I'm
mind.
scared to ask.
But yeah.
Oh yeah.
like the chick.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's like he's
trap
seen worse, he says it's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I do with my grandma all the time.
I knew you were gonna go somewhere.
So some member of his family at some time
Yeah.
has done
Yeah,
this.
Yet we still laugh at it. We know what's gonna happen, and yet we still
I
laugh
was
at it.
joking.
In
That's true.
how to make someone uncomfortable in 6 words. Wait, grandma, this isn't us, grandma.
Oh, that's great. I blame you for this. You made him this way.
I don't.
Do not smile happily
No,
about this. You
no.
made him this
No
way.
one's made this
And
way.
the internet.
They were already that way. They just needed someone to help realize their potential.
I have a feeling
Your
actually
fault.
that there's a side of Steven's dad that none of us,
By the way,
except for Steven, will ever see.
the updated to the drive.
what?
The drive. You know, the one that we, share.
Oh, I got a big update.
Please.
Oh boy.
Pop 'em in.
Are you helping with the big porn drive now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
put
got
on
a
it. And
big
Oh, he
old
did? Oh,
update.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm enjoying it.
This means you are one of the friends that he will have butt sex with.
I am. Oh no.
No.
Not you. You
I
are
am
a
out
child.
of space on Dropbox.
But what if the child consents?
That's okay.
Like, I have 160% of my
Being a child is
my space used. I am straight up out of space.
You
something.
should just get like a hard
Like I
drive or
said,
something.
you know,
Something great
Well,
about
anything
being
you
a
want me to
child
see,
is I
add
can
me
have sex
to it.
with
I'm
whoever
totally
I
down.
want, and I won't get
Share.
in trouble for it, but they'll go to jail.
Create a link.
I was be told to do that. Even if I do it again, what are they gonna do?
Wow.
Dude, so
I'm not
fucking
wrong.
much. Like, I
You're
don't
not,
think
but
you're
that's what
ready.
Riley uses.
I'm totally ready. 'Cause
So
I'm just gonna take
much.
everything I just transported all my thousands of pictures
So much now.
onto my computer with my other thousands of pictures that I originally had before that. Because you know,
She seems like the type of person who would
There you
think cheating is
Yes.
empowering.
All right. So
When no.
at the end,
I like you.
Talos says, "I have to go. I will be back shortly." Maxos says, "What I will do, me and Carathane will be back." And you realize at this point, Maxos is translucent. He's seeing an image over here. Maxos tells you, he's like, "I will be back in town. If Talos is unable to go with you and the Tsar, I'll go with you."
All right.
Really going into Tsar without an arcane magic user is a bad idea.
Even with 2 divine users?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Hmm,
Not
fair
a
enough.
punch.
So Talos isn't coming with us, and
Challenge
Sorry,
accepted.
No.
Heinrich is staying behind in Fairhill. Mainly because I can't run him, they just for the shit.
Don't help.
Huh?
somebody know. Oh yeah, he's in the Elven Kingdom with us. Him and Italian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why didn't you take me in with you? I would have gone.
We didn't know where you were.
I was right there at the table with you.
No, we went before you guys showed up. So we didn't know where farming.
There are
I
times
think Chris is being transported to another dimension.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
Chris,
Chris.
give us the dimensional coordinates. We'll find you.
He's in the nether.
Not the Nether.
We should,
Like you, seriously, like I know it doesn't sound like that on the internet. This is just a West Virginia thing.
we should create a nether portal to Chris's house because every 8 blocks in real life is 1 block in the nether, so it's a faster way of transporting.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
So
We should build our house in the nether.
No, I don't feel like.
No, last time we built a house in a fucking plane, it got fucking eaten because something randomly wanted to eat our shit. So you know what? No, we're gonna put one in the material world,
And especially not the
and we'll
nether
destroy
with
anybody who
gas
tries
and-
to fuck it up. I don't give a damn. I will pay. I will literally put out a bounty if this house is ever under
Porpoise pops
siege.
up.
You know, I will pay you a lot of gold
10,000.
to fuck these things up. You don't let my house get destroyed, I'll take care of you.
Hmm.
You're a made man now.
So-
Free rent for life. I'll do it raid style, free rent for life.
Anybody gonna do anything the next couple days? Anything at all?
You already know
Probably
where
try
I'm
to heal lots of people and get while I wait.
Put a bounty on people.
Without the
Yeah.
sword,
Yeah.
your lines kind of dwindle.
Yeah.
I put
People will still come see you because they like it that you're willing to heal them or try to do your best, try to cure their maladies.
It's probably on the level of my other,
Make a diplomacy check.
if not more.
This is why my terabyte.
Like this is just on
Money?
Dropbox. I straight up out of room.
Yo, anybody already grabbed one of these days?
I got 20.
I do have a terabyte solid state on my laptop.
I wrote a freaking thing.
The church attendance goes down.
I have to look it up on my, 'cause I have a desktop.
Saw it coming.
You were really wanting to have Ephraim Cathedral join the other 2 cathedrals in the town, and you were on your way to doing that. That sucks.
That's okay. I'm sort of
What are you drinking, Hannah?
tea.
Okay.
Cocaine.
I'm going to travel back to Fairhill and
I'm gonna need a diplomacy check for that.
Well, I'm gonna convert. Well, sorry, I'm traveling back to Parnville.
Okay.
I'm going to gather all the Frey and Priestess concubines of mine and be like, look, ladies.
The three of them, when you're back in town, I need you to roll a diplomacy check.
I still need to. Damn.
What? Chris?
Can I intimidate instead?
Funny.
Diplomacy.
Damn.
Diplomacy shit.
Yeah.
6?
Your diplomacy's +3.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I rolled like shit. Are you sure I can't do intimidate? I've got a plus 28 to that.
Ah,
All right. Well, I got a 6. I am willing to reimburse you. An amount of 6,000 each.
The three ladies from the Freyan temple confront you when you come out of there's an actual teleport in that if you don't have precise coordinates, you just teleport there. Not saying I'm teleporting 3 foot away from my bed at my house in Fair Hill.
Yeah.
If you don't give precise coordinates to the mage or whatever, it just kind of pulls you in there within a mile radius. And
That's fine. I don't mind walking.
the praying priestesses see you at the teleport because their cathedral is very close to that site. The three of them, before the rest of the town can be made aware of your presence, they will walk and talk to you.
Okay.
And within the first 30 seconds of conversation, you realize no matter what you had planned before, you're going back to the Freyan barracks with these three ladies. And they have to talk to you about some things. And they're going to tell you when you do arrive
You're doing too much work for Freya. Please stop.
that you need to increase your tithing as you are now a man of a family. And we have children on the way, and our temple will be needing more assistance from you. You adventure with one of our heroes, Priestess Kiloa, and she lets us know what goes on when you leave,
Hi.
and you are
I'm not here.
unwilling. You're unwilling
Yeah.
to take an arrow to the knee, and so fine, we'll let you be an adventurer, but you're going to cough up that wallet.
Good job, support, motherfucker.
One of the ladies walks over next to you as they're speaking, and when she puts her hand on you, you realize like you need to make a fort save because
She's sucking the right out.
Yeah, right.
better be
34.
34. Okay, you don't become stunned, but your back becomes numb for a second, and she's like, "We are serious, and our healers have the best capacity to increase your family size if this is what you want. We, as a temple, would love to help you with this. We're going to need some help." And then she lays her head on your rib cage because she's a halfling too.
Oh shit.
They want Farmville, but they also want your money.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I spent a lot of it building houses for Farmville.
Oh, we have said that too. I'm going through all of them.
Yeah.
We go one at a time.
I say, okay, how much is the church looking for? It may not be paid in full at this exact moment, depending on how much you're asking for.
It's always a good start.
Okay.
I guess it's 420.
It is 420, but I'm in the middle of something at the moment.
The women discuss with you a little
Okay, yeah.
more that we're willing to help you, and we're going to make sure that our best is going to accommodate you. And then one of them pulls forth a small stone.
Put it in your ass before, and you'll make as many children as you can. They call it children.
Each woman has quadruplets.
They're like popping them out like a goddamn dog. Like, oh god damn it!
Not done
You're
yet.
married for this. I see the head. Of which one? The one. Oh god damn it! Just get him out of me. She's sitting there just like, fuck it. Machine gun.
Set up slip and slides underneath each woman.
Leads them into like this little area.
There's a pool at the end to gather all the children.
But a pool of children, not water.
Yeah, there's no water in it. It's just a little kiddie pool to collect them all.
But I have like a really deep pool, and like what they splash in is more children.
Oh my god,
White jelly up
Steven.
in this bitch. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Y'all are terrible.
Cover all the slip and slides and lube so they're well slippery.
She gives you a an onyx rhomboid.
Ironstone?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, another one.
Right
That'll
down.
be 4.
How many of those onyx rhomboids do you have?
I don't have an onyx rhomboid, but I have 3 other ironstones.
Okay.
He's just gonna have like a fucking temple.
Yeah.
At least don't do what John did.
Oh, I'm not. No. I already
That
talked
ain't
to
crazy,
Bruce
though.
about the possibility of me doing that, and there was such a high risk, I decided not to.
At least you're smart about it. That wisdom helmet's coming in handy. You know, this just seems a bad idea, so I'm just gonna have to go with no.
What's an onyx rhomboid do?
Gives you a +2 enhancement to Constitution,
That means my con's 19.
and this actually stacks.
It does?
This will stack.
Oh, yes.
Oh god.
Oh, yes. Let's see. I've got a Dusty Rose Prism, a Pale Blue Rhomboid, and...
What other enhancement bonuses do you have? And enchantment bonuses do you have for
Can we
Constitution?
switch now? I need to see. I can't.
I have purple.
You're Corbin now.
I am Corbin now.
And I also have a pink rhomboid. So the Dusty Rose gives me +1 insight to AC. The Pale Blue gives me a +2 enhancement to Strength, and the pink gives me a +2 enhancement to Constitution. So it'll stack with the other Ironstone.
Yes, sir. It stacks with other Constitution bonuses.
So it's a Onyx.
I had a feeling I was like, I'm not gonna guess because I'm probably gonna get it wrong. Oh, he was
It's
right.
worth 24,000 gold.
You should tell Bruce that one.
Hey Bruce, what's pink, slimy, and smells like pork? Hermit's finger.
It's not registering that it's giving me the +2 to con.
Might have to go to adjust.
Kermit's finger, huh? Don't you love me, Stevie? Okay. So, fresh coffee up. If anybody wants more coffee.
What's your health?
My health is now 152.
I can't heal
Hey.
that much with my sword. When I
Hey,
get
that's
sword back.
that's my health.
I have 150.
That's either my health or really close to my health.
You have a D10, right?
180.
You have a D10, right? Every level? You have a D10 health?
Yeah, D10,
B.
D12.
No, D8. But I have a 20 on.
I've got a 19 con right now.
One away. You're almost there.
So I've got a 20 strength, a 12 dex, a 19 con, a 13 intelligence, an 18 wisdom, and a 17 charisma. I've got some pretty high stats now. I'm excited.
Okay, so 14
I
strength,
have
18 dex, 16. Oh, I have a 16 con. Sorry, I was looking at intelligence. My bad. No, you're just high. So I have a 16 con, 20 intelligence, 16 wisdom, 16 charisma.
Okay.
I have the high ones where they need to be.
Yeah, it's the same for me. My strength, charisma, and constitution, and wisdom now. Hell yeah. So sweet. I thank her. This is very kind of
I
you.
don't think that's the one thing she wants. Yeah. She's like, I'm a priestess.
This
right?
will definitely help me with my adventuring and baby making, I guess.
What are you doing, Steven? Steven's just like, fuck my
So how
time.
much
I don't
gold
need
is
it.
the church looking for?
Oh yeah, they never did tell him.
At this exact moment?
We would like it if you. Here's our plans. They
Uh-huh.
pull you back into the temple, and they unroll blueprint.
I'll check.
They unroll blueprint, and next to where the Cathedral of the Five Gods is, there's a new wall,
Mhm.
new housing,
Mhm.
new well.
Mhm. So
New
that's where
gardens.
Farmville is?
We're wanting this to be Farmville.
Okay.
We want this. No offense to these other 4 deities that have altars set in here.
Yeah.
But we would really like it if the majority of the staff in this facility
Oh,
was
goddamn it.
Freyan, because only Freya of these 5 enables those to achieve their fullest in terms of family satisfaction and wholeness and wholesomeness.
Aren't you?
We teach
Yes.
teach agriculture.
This is not right.
So now I've got Farmville and all of my followers.
I don't want to know how many are female or how many are willing to sleep
He doesn't.
to
He
get ahead.
if you're a male follower of a Parn, you must geld yourself.
Oh, God damn it.
That's part of the rules. You want to join the cult? You have the hottest women. Yep, cut your dick off.
You have to become a eunuch. I'm sorry.
But-
Only I can
I
fuck
thought
the
I was
women.
bad.
Well, I mean,
was just
at
like,
least
I
then
just
he
want
can enter
elves.
women's competitive sports.
All my
Oh,
followers are elves.
That's,
Yeah?
Yeah, elves or half elf. As long as they're part elf. I allow it.
What about half Parn, half elf?
Fuck no. You get the fuck out of here.
I will infect every system of government with Parn.
You're like Genghis Khan.
Oh my
Exactly.
This is gonna be that shit where
Everybody is
We're gonna end up
descended
killing you
from
one
me.
day.
You know what? You know what? I accept that's what happened with the world. Originally, there used, Genghis Khan was a fucking Parn. It
Yep.
was literally just Parn. We went by a different name in this universe. So he could affect every government. So the elves were like, no, fuck that. We're keeping you away. And they locked their doors and disappeared forever. So did everybody else. That's why we still have short people.
Yep.
They're still, part halflings. God damn it.
No, they're not part halfling, they're part Parn. Remember, they trade out keen senses for +2 and 2
Well,
and
that-
intimidate.
They're not even called, the race isn't called
I hate
halfling anymore, it's called Parn.
What?
No, not you, him. Because if I accept that this is the way the world is, then I have to accept that I'm part Parn. That's why I'm so attracted. Daddy.
Oh God.
Corbin's a direct descendant of the Slumbering.
Oh no. All right. So yeah, I'm down. What do we do with all the houses I built across the street?
We will sell them to the city.
Okay. For the money to build the houses over here.
Turn them into whorehouse.
Quote unquote, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But we're also on the verge of a massive spike in some activity here. You know what your friends are doing inside the forge.
Inside a forge?
The forge.
Oh.
That town would burn. Like
We
that
need
town would burn. Like all they came out here.
The dwarves fixing the tank for us.
Oh shit, that's right. Tank. I forgot about the tank.
King Lois hits her in the head with a frying pan. Breaking.
Oh, I should have taken Celestial as my other language so I could speak to the tank too.
You fucked up.
Oh well, I can talk to the elves in their native language.
You died.
In person. Oh, you died.
I know, but now if they're speaking Elven, I can still hear them and understand it.
Oh,
So yeah, that's fine. What do you need help from me for?
Because they don't say a person, they immediately know your name.
If you're bound and determined to make more of yourself,
oh God.
we have possibly one of the strongest halflings that has ever been written about in the Akados Code.
Is it bad that I'm getting because of him, I'm getting the idea to spread the Curethane seed all over the elves?
Please don't.
Do
and
it.
then we just literally have a whole bunch
You
of
start
adventurers
thinking about
that are
things like that, and then your elven
the
genealogy
world
takes
that
over.
we are. God
You're-
damn it.
No, you the
We're
moment
the
you
bad
have,
guys.
I'm the
Greg,
bad.
the moment you have a thought where you're like, I'm gonna make elves everywhere,
I shoot
And all
myself
of a sudden,
in the foot.
you,
I just take my bow and shoot myself in the foot. No.
yeah, your elven
Arrow in
biology
the knee.
takes over. No more than 3 children. You have thoughts of like starting your vineyards, and you're gonna
This is why I had to get away for a while. I was like, oh God, no.
you're doing that entire Picard retires out of Starfleet shit. You have your vineyard, your
They
ranch.
should have pulled me back in.
You're not gonna make babies.
Harness force.
You're good?
So
She says, if we're gonna have you doing this, we're gonna have it localized to here first. Because the halflings have been on the slight decline for the past 3 generations.
oh, I know.
And you're trying to offset this.
Working at it.
Corbin himself is gonna.
Single.
I am the savior of the halflings.
He single-handedly.
Wait, no, wipe out all other halflings that aren't Parn descendants.
There must only be Bard.
Oh my god.
Mass genocide of the non-Parn.
Oh god.
Just literally become Hitler.
Reese is like, I'm not even mad. This is great.
So,
Not terrifying.
wait, why is it terrifying?
She's just trying not to think about all the little parns running around.
Yes! Master Troy!
All you need to
Like,
do,
Those secondary
Nah.
Parns will be just as
all
horny
you
as the
need to
first
do,
one.
Hannah, is just convince Corbin to adopt a lifestyle that will allow him to make enough money to where you can feed upon his seed and bear him children and do your wifely and motherly duties. So you may stay at home.
Also tell me if you want
And have wine and paint night. But you must first convince
I used to have
Corbin
clips, man.
to do so. And that shouldn't be too hard.
Not
There's
really.
more
Except
money
your
out
fate.
there.
Why are you doing this?
Except your fate. It's easy.
Go ahead and create more.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with restricting it to this area.
You can create anything if you want.
Prey and Priestesses are my favorite anyway.
Your market.
Just who thought of 2.5 foot tall Corbin and Hannah together is
God damn it.
it's like a Saint Bernard fucking a wiener dog.
He's almost 3 foot tall.
My dick is taller than you.
I have sex.
Just looks like a little tiny dog trying to hump over.
Yeah, I'm down for restricting it. That's fine.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Junebug, our new dog, likes to hump Quincy.
Oh dear.
Oh, damn it.
Do you know about Junebug?
Yeah.
It's a sign of dominance.
Yeah, and Quincy is just like, okay.
Quincy's like the chillest dog there is. He's like, as long as I can look sit on people's laps, I don't care. Just leave me alone. Don't
Yeah.
beat me up.
Yeah.
I love Quincy though. What was it last week that you had him over?
He slept.
He was like, man, this couch is really comfortable.
Oh, you know, Quincy finds a comfy spot. He's out.
That's him every day. I don't blame him. I would do that every day if I could too. Today I slept till 11. I thought that was great.
We slept until like
I
11:30.
I slept till like 10:30. And then I'm like, hey, I need to probably get up. Don't want to get here.
Right. So with that, everybody will disband for a couple days. You'll do your various things, and then a message will go out to each and every one of you from Maxos.
No, it's fine.
All right, guys,
I pulled it out of my bag.
Oh no, this one's fine.
find your way back into Bard's Gate. It's time for us to go become financially solvent.
Whoa.
Okay.
There's still not a D20 that's a health die has a different way out.
I know.
Yeah, those 20-sided dice don't have the right balance to them.
How many days pass?
Couple, like 2.
If you're wanting to know how many days left for the tank, it's 38.
Damn.
A little over a month? Hell yeah.
Hey, can I steal another peach?
Bruce is like, you can have whatever the fuck you want, just please eat it.
Just eat it.
HEB gets more of them, and they're cheap as fuck right now. So,
Wait a minute.
who?
Nothing. Not in game stuff, don't worry.
On the
Nothing you need
peaches.
to worry about.
I've been buying the peaches for the past 3 weeks.
Not that. Like I said, it's nothing game wise or nothing that pertains to the house or the game.
Steven's just going through his growth spurt.
Probably.
He's going to grow up like his father.
Hard.
Right.
Hard is daddy.
You guys will arrive back in town.
Okay. I head to the inn.
Everyone is there. You were the last one to arrive.
Hey guys.
Kilo looks sad.
Disappointed.
You're only disappointed because you're finally smart now. So shut the fuck up.
No, my intelligence is
You know what I mean. Shut up.
still pretty low.
Well, you understand that the Ballad of Clavon is about to repeat itself in about 8 months.
Nah.
The Ballad of Clavon.
What's that?
It's the first 5 minutes of the movie Idiocracy.
Remember, he hasn't seen Idiocracy.
I know. I'm going to turn the camera off for about 10 minutes so we can watch this and not get a copyright strike because Corbin must see this.
No, no.
So we'll be back in a moment. I need to inform one of my players on media. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh.